Hello my lovely ladies and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, we are talking about how you can stop comparing yourself and what you can do instead to feel more happy. I would say let's get into today's video. So I want to start off by saying that comparing yourself is not a bad thing. We all do it. It becomes a bad thing the moment you are comparing yourself and you're feeling really worse after. You're looking at yourself and you're not proud of yourself. You feel like you should have done so much more and you should have been so much further in your life. In that case, comparing yourself is not the best thing to do. So let's look at a couple of things you can do instead of comparing yourself and feeling really low. Number one, accept the past. Accepting the past is really important because we can look at our past and think, I should have chosen a different major in college because then I would have such a better career right now. Or I should not have started a relationship with that person because then I would not be so heartbroken right now. Or I should have invested in Bitcoins, then I would be a millionaire right now. Right? So we can look at the past and have all these things that we should have done or should not have done. The thing is that we know we should not have done those things in the past, or we should have done those things, because now we have information at hand that we did not have back then. So it's easy for us to say that right now. Know that the things that did not go the way that you wanted in the past, or the mistakes that you made in the past, they were there to teach you a lesson. Without those mistakes, you would not have been the woman that you are right now. We need to make certain decisions in our lives to just learn from. Keep that in mind and remind yourself of that. The things that happened in our past, and especially the negative things that happened in our past, are lessons. And they're there to make us better. They are there to make us a better version of ourselves. And then I also want you to do this. So the moment you catch yourself saying, I should have done that, or I should have done this, change that should have to I want to. So start saying, I want to start doing this, or I want to start focusing on that. That's going to make you feel so much more empowered because the future is something we can change. The past cannot be changed. Trying to focus all that energy on the past and thinking about what could have been is literally you wasting all that time and energy. How about redirecting that energy and focus on the things that are possible? So the first thing I want you to do whenever you feel like you are comparing yourself to other people and you feel bad, look at the past and accept the past. Be okay with it. And know that the past made you the woman you are right now. And be proud of her. Number two, limit your time on social media. So not long ago, I was scrolling on TikTok and I started out feeling actually really good, very neutral, happy even. And then I was scrolling and I think 15 minutes in, I started feeling a little bit bad or a little bit not secure. And I thought, oh my gosh, what is going on? Well, what was going on is that I was looking at all these amazing things and people who were doing amazing, great things on TikTok, to be specific. And I felt like, oh my gosh, should I be doing those things? Should I have been living my life that way? Should I pack my bags and move to the other side of the world and start living a different life? Should I already have like 5 children? Should I be the executive of a really great company? I wasn't even that conscious, but the moment I felt my energy dropping, I didn't feel good about myself anymore. I was like, okay, hold up, Urania, stop. Pull it back, pull it back. And then I knew whenever you are scrolling on social media, you need to be mindful. You should definitely not mindlessly scroll on social media because you can take whatever you see personal. Stop focusing too much on how people are living their lives, and also know that most people are only showing their highlights. So you would also be comparing your life to other people's highlights, which is not a really fair comparison anyway. Try not to be on social media too much. Focus on your life instead. Make sure that you are in control of how much you are consuming of things online. Limit yourself. Take away the focus that you put on other people and looking at how they're living their best life, and focus that energy more on you. So number two is to limit your time on social media and focus that time more on you. Don't let social media control how you feel about yourself. Number 3, don't compare, but get inspired. The moment you see yourself and you're comparing yourself to someone else and you're not feeling that great after, that is actually a great indicator because it's telling you what it is that you would like to have. And therefore, instead of comparing yourself and feeling bad, get inspired. So let's say you're scrolling online and you're seeing a woman with an amazing body, very fit. You are comparing yourself and you're saying, oh, my body does not look like that. That's the comparison. But at the same time, you are not putting in the effort to get your body like that or to get your body as healthy as it could. So you could probably improve what you're eating, you can exercise more, or you can do some research on other things that can help you to feel more healthy and look better. All of those things can be your inspiration. Those can be your action steps. So you're looking at someone having a beautiful fit body and you're turning that into your inspiration. As I mentioned, if you're looking at somebody and we're feeling a little bit insecure, or we're thinking, oh, I would just love to have that too, but I don't have it, it means that you want it. So you want to look at that person and be inspired. Okay, I want that. What can I do to start changing things around? So the magic here is instead of letting other people's accomplishments making you feel down, you are getting inspired by other people's accomplishments. Number 4, change your story with positive self-talk. If you are constantly telling yourself that you're not able to change careers, that you will never find the love of your life, or that you will never ever be rich, that is a story you're telling yourself and you are actually affirming it. So don't look up strange when you constantly say, I will never find an amazing man, and there are no amazing men in your life. Don't look up strange when you keep saying, I will never have the body that I want, and you end up not having the body that you want. Our words are so powerful, and we need to start understanding that. So instead of you saying all these things that are not possible and you're not able to do, switch that, flip the script, and start telling yourself a different story, a more positive story. Start affirming positive things. Start uplifting yourself. Tell yourself that you are amazing and you're able to make changes in your life. Tell yourself that you are very capable of getting the things that you want to have in your life. Tell yourself how much you love yourself and how much you believe in yourself. Start changing the things that you tell yourself. When it comes to negative self-talk, it often just creeps up. So we're not really aware that we're saying these things. And the moment that we are aware, we have already said it. Why? Because often negative self-talk or negative thoughts are part of our subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind is the one that is on autopilot. Your subconscious mind is really interesting. Your subconscious mind is actually the mind that is driving when you are on autopilot. You know, when you are driving and you've driven that way many times before, consciously you're not driving. It's your subconscious mind that is taking over because you know what's going to happen. You know how you need to drive. You know the way. And it's also that mind that can often creep up on us and say these negative things. So how do you change it? There are many ways to change your subconscious mind to something more positive and uplifting, but the thing that I love to do is to use affirmations. You say an affirmation over and over again. And you say it over and over again so that your subconscious mind is taking it over. So let's, for example, say that you are self-conscious. You don't really believe in yourself that much. I would suggest that you say your affirmations the moment you wake up. Say it like 5 times back to back. Say it again in the afternoon and say it again before you go to bed. And every time in between, whenever you feel that doubt coming up, say your affirmations and keep them short and sweet. What's going to happen over time is that you are literally reprogramming yourself. You are changing the things that you're telling yourself. That negative feeling of you not having enough confidence or having that self-doubt, bit by bit, it's going to crumble down. And your subconscious mind is going to take over the belief that you are going to be more confident. So number 4, ladies, is change the way that you talk to yourself. Switch from negative to positive and reprogram your subconscious mind if needed. And I think often it is needed. You can also listen to affirmations in the background. I have a couple of affirmations on my channel as well, and I want to make more in the future. But you can listen to affirmations when you just wake up in the morning or before you go to bed, during the day when you're working or you're doing something in the house. Play affirmations in the background because your subconscious mind is also taking up those words. And with doing that, you are changing your story. Number 5, you will only compare yourself to yourself. How can you become a better person than you were a year ago, a month ago, or a day ago? How can you be more loving, more compassionate? How can you be more focused on the things that you want to accomplish in your life and more disciplined? How can you become a better version of you? Try to only compare yourself to you because that's literally the only comparison that is fair to make. And my beautiful ladies, with that point, we came to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's video and I hope you're going to use these tips to help you to stop comparing yourself. And know that it is natural, it happens, but whenever it happens, try to use any of these 5 tips I gave you. I'm going to wish you a lovely, lovely day and we will see each other in my next video. Bye, ladies.